Hey guys, how's it going? It's Adama Sanguine and welcome back to Red Rocket. This will actually be a player home for me, or rather for Bobby McGee. You guys know I've already done one for all the companions except for Strong and Dance. But, for the most part, I think it's time to do one for myself. So as you can see on the outside, I didn't really do a whole lot. I wanted it to stay pretty scrappy and, kind of desolate. So if you were walking by from the road as you normally would, you wouldn't see much of anything. It just looks like something's here, like maybe some storage. Not a whole lot. Obviously, you could see the light from outside. I did contemplate covering the backs of those vents off, but I do like it. It has a nice bit of character. And of course, we've got Piper here hanging out. She is staying here with me currently, but there's an extra bed just for her and I, or anyone companion with me. As you can see here, I changed out the door that was here, completely blocked that off, and I added a couple things up there, which I'll show you in a moment. And there's Dogmeat. Hey, buddy. So yeah, not a lot out here, pretty sparse. One thing you'll notice is I am actually having some controller issues, which I did talk about a little bit in a tweet, I believe. So you'll see me doing a lot of left turns instead of right turns, and you'll see some hitching up. So I apologize, and doing my best to go a little slow, especially for you, G4. So I appreciate you, and sorry if the last one was a little quick for you. But yeah, just doing my standard little bit of decoration out here as far as plants, not a whole lot. And back here is actually the generator combo with the water house. So yeah, it's pretty easy. I actually had 2 gas canisters down there, but on my first test tour, I actually picked one up, forgot to put it back, but that's okay. In here we have a few pieces that we can actually go ahead and fix the oh, stuck. Come on, got there. Okay, scaffolding in the way there. But yeah, just enough to repair the machines that we need to. And back here, just a basic, ugly little bathroom, not a whole lot. Standard affair, and of course we got the Boston Bugle there for wiping our hands, or or wiping other things. And of course we go up to the top. Didn't do a whole lot. I actually did this at the last minute just because I thought I needed a little bit of something. And of course we wanted to have some food. Piper hangs out here when I'm on my adventures. And of course just some nice little raised garden plots here. There's actually, I think, 3 plots combined there in each one. And just some little benches back here in the back where anybody can come and sit. If I do have some more companions that come along and hang out, of course they can come sit up here if they want to. Nice. And a little scrappy little walkway here. Not a whole lot. And what I actually did here is I'm actually basically wanted to do this similar to the player home I did for Deacon. Is this would actually be like a load zone, because I've seen a loading door. So of course we got to use the using the fast travel mat. We fast travel back to Red Rocket Truck Stop, and we are instantly teleported inside, which is pretty awesome. So this is going to pretty much stay closed off whenever I'm not here. But as you can see, I've actually, similar to the Sierra Railroad HQ, I actually went ahead and retextured all the walls, repaneled them, so we give it that nice red brick look. Nice. Shout out to Madrox. You guys may not know, if you know my channel, that anytime I add one of these posters, I'll actually be it's just a shout out to my favorite mod authors that I really appreciate all the hard work that they do. Nice. You guys may or may not be familiar with Will and Randy. If not, you can look those up online. Those are some the Rad Stag and the Mongrel that hang outside Sanctuary. And here we just have some mods for the different armors that we have. And of course, we can change those and add more in here. And some more scrap that we can do here. And of course, gotta have the Todd head up here on the wall. Nice. You'll notice that I actually was able to get all the paneling to actually go behind the original sign, since I'm not using STS, no scrapping mods. So I actually was able to, just put them right behind the original signs, which that worked out really well. I like how that turned out. And back here, eventually, I'm going to get this mini new work done. So of course, get little bits and pieces here. So we'll go ahead and work on that later on. And in here, we have power armor piece storage. Nice. And in the center, we just got some combat and assault armor, and just some standard wasteland armor and clothing in here. Nice. Do you guys notice something a little bit odd about this one? Ah! Gee! Die! Die, evil monkey! Die! Double tap! Come on! It's not even funny anymore, Jangles. Stupid evil monkey. Ugh. Anyway, as I was saying, Yeah, and of course, this is not a mod. Each one of these is individual pieces, all hand placed, of course. As you guys know, I do in all my builds. I try to do mostly hand placed for everything. And of course, even if we open it up, or Dogmeat does like to open that, of course, they can't get in and out unless I decide to open it up completely. Nice. Nice day out. This is actually the 6th time I've tried to record this because it kept raining right at this exact spot. And then I remembered I had clear weather shells hidden in the bushes in the back. Nice. Now, this one, I hope you guys really like this. This is obviously this is going to be a short tour. This is actually inspired by Red Rocket TV, his Subway player home, and his Slog Diner that he did. But check this out. Was able to wood panel the walls here. Got some nice bit of scrap. You know, things that we'd probably collect. You know, this isn't going to be too organic or immersive. Just something like that I would have built. Not the settlers would have built, but I would have built for myself. You know, we do have 200 years of history in our brains, so we're able to make some really cool stuff. You know, the settlers may be a little bit uneducated, but of course, you know, we got some good ideas that we can do here. Nice. Yeah, I really love how this turned out. And if you guys are on PC, make sure you check out Red Rocket TV's builds, because he has some fantastic player homes that he does, which he's also using in all of his playthroughs as Courier Express. I think is 8 different player homes, which is fantastic. And he's working on a gigantic one too. Make sure you go check his channel for that. Okay, but enough of that. Yeah, of course, everything in here is hand placed, as I said. You know, like some Nuka-Cola Dark, some wine, all placed in there. And the cooking stations all work, and I was able to actually get the distance from each thing. Oh, there we go. There's some actual food here. But the distance from the camera is actually to interact with worked out well. And of course, we have Miss Elianora. Can't do a nice Nuka-Cola build without her. Awesome. And of course, we have our bunker. I really love this. Is probably my new favorite doorway. If you can have a favorite doorway, I guess this is it. So, of course, I don't have my terminal to lock this door, so we'll just RP it that we actually have to do that to get in here. Nice. And this goes back to what used to be the store part and storage of the Red Rocket, which I completely cinder blocked it off here. I was took a bit of doing to get that done, and was able to get that first aid kit the way we like them, actually wall mounted instead of sitting on a table. That was pretty cool. And of course, we got the wood paneling back in behind the original signs. I really loved it. I was able to save those. One of the benefits of not using scrapping mods is you don't scrap anything that you don't want. A little tidbit of knowledge when I tried to uninstall Nuclear Autumn as per Jacob's, or JPIC's thought, it actually messed up this build, so I actually had to reinstall it. So I'll probably be getting rid of Nuclear Autumn. And I'm actually, there's a nice little radio there. I'm actually contemplating doing a Let's Play series with Bobby McGee. I thought that would be kind of cool. So we got some really nice stuff back here. Of course, we got some standard weapon ammo, and we have our energy weapon ammo. Awesome. And of course, we got to have our really nice Gatling laser. Nice. I love that. That turned out so nice. I really love that. And the red brick really sets off the wood floor. It's actually 2 different kinds of wood that I used for the floor, just so it looks like we scavenged it, repurposed it from around the wasteland. We got farm floors and warehouse floors, or excuse me, farm warehouse floors and standard shack floors. Really love how this curtain turned out. That's just a standard conduit to make it look like a nice curtain rod, which is cool. And really awesome slot that we got for Piper there. And let's see, back here we got the Nuka-Cola Love, because you gotta love them. And this back here, we're just going to store some basic stuff, you know, that we can resell. Some silver, gold, whatever we happen to find. Keep all my suits and apparently a corset. Nice. This is actually where Piper keeps her Yum Yum deviled eggs. If you guys didn't know, apparently she's addicted. I think she has between 7 and 12 different ones in her house back in Diamond City. Over in public occurrences. Nice. Love that this door doesn't glitch. It's nice it doesn't clip through rather. Awesome. Well, guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I know it was short, but this place, of course, is small. But it went together really quickly, and I just love how it turned out. It just turned out awesome. Guys, that's pretty much going to wrap it up. I'll see you around the wasteland. I got to go paint a wall. I am Madama Sanguine. I love you all. I'm out.